Greetings, families. I hope you are well. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mamri, and you are very welcome. My returning subscribers, my new subscribers, and those who are passing by, thank you so much for your time. This time we are in Ghana. There is something that is going on in Ghana for some time now, but now it looks like it has been intensified because of what is going on in Kenya. The other day, I was saying that Ghanaians are scared. They are scared to be like Kenya. I mean, since we were growing old, anytime they are going to demonstrate, they will be saying, "Oh, we don't want blood, we don't want this." They will do it a bit and stop. But now it's like it might be possible that they will take this country back. Ghanaian economy is sinking, and it's sinking very fast. What is going on in Ghana now? It's not easy, and I feel sorry for the people that are living in the country. The rich is richer and the poor is very poor. There's no middle. There's no middle. And as this president has come, just like President Ruto, they all speak this English, and they promise that they are going to do this and that. And they go on one stage and everyone will be clapping for them. But then when they come home, they do something totally different. I tell you, Ghana economy is worse than Kenya. Comparing Ghana economy to Kenya, when President Ruto said in his interview that they are better than 8 countries in Africa, in my head, I count Ghana among them. I don't know about any other country, but I count Ghana because I know, because that's my country. It is bad. I had a message just a week ago how they are going to increase things. And again, back to Kenya, when the president said he moved the tax from bread and diapers and he will put it on petrol. I gave you an example. Ghana, as soon as they announced, they haven't done it yet, but when they announced that they are going to increase petrol, prices jump straight away before they even start. So that plan with Ruto is not the good plan. And that's what is going on. They announced in Ghana now they're going to increase petrol. IMF has, given them. Please let's listen to Mr. Kwesi Pratt again, what he has to say about that. And I'll be back with you. Thank you so much for your time.
You've reached a state of bankruptcy and so on. Your creditors meet and say, look, we have to get at least some of what we gave you back. And for that matter, we are restructuring the debt, okay? We are giving you a small percentage, you take that for free, and so on. We are changing the rate of interest on some of the debts so that we can get something back. And our leaders surprisingly are celebrating this as a mark of confidence in the Ghanaian economy. Madness! Complete madness! You listen to communicators from your party and they say this is a mark of confidence in the Ghanaian economy. How is this a mark of confidence in the Ghanaian economy? How? That we agree that you are so broke you can't pay your debts, and it's a mark of confidence in the economy.
Yes, that is madness. Madness on the other level. They keep borrowing. This has happened in Ghana before when a time came and they call it yentuya. Yentuya means we will not pay. It get to the point that the loans and the debt were too much. So they themselves come up with a plan, the politicians, and they said to IMF or World Bank, we are not going to pay you. And they didn't pay. And gradually, eventually, that debt was cancelled. So, Ghana, according to the article or news, has been to IMF 17 times. And they said it's IMF that will help Ghana. Mr. Museveni, Uganda president, said that IMF is scam. IMF is evil. IMF is devil. There was another video that long time ago about how IMF, World Bank came about and the aim and the reason. This is why some of us sit here and say that it is not good. There's no country without debt, but there are many countries that do not pay their debt. Even the mighty America owes China a lot of money, but they will tell African leaders, oh, don't go to China, don't go and borrow from China, or don't let in China help you in your infrastructure. But they own China. Every country owns. But when you own to the extent that the people in the country are not benefiting from the money, then what is the point? When your future children will come and suffer that pain, then why? People borrow money to develop their countries. They take loans to develop their countries. But in our case, in Ghana and some of the Africa countries, the populations are feeling the pain. I know where I'm sitting now. It's not easy. Price of things are going high and higher every day. Even some of the things that the prices are not going up, the quantity is reduced. The amount of, if it is, let's say, 1 kilo that you pay £1 for, you'll be paying for maybe 550 milligram for the same price. So we know that the prices of things are going high. Every economy is suffering. But when the people in the country cannot afford to live, then what are you doing? I'm having a feeling that what is going on in Kenya will be happening in Ghana soon, because the youth has wise up. They know that this, I wanted to use the name, but I will not. Are not going to help. They are not going to help. Please let's listen to Mr. Kwesi Pratt more, and I'll be back. Thank you so much.
For a temporary ceasefire in Gaza.
Yes. Yes.
You know what that means? Temporary ceasefire in Gaza. Stop the war, send them bread and petrol to run some generators and so on. And then after that, go and kill them again. That's what we are facing. It's like the situation in Gaza. You understand? And the shock of it. And what shocks me is that they are celebrating this. You've reached a deal with the IMF, okay? And that deal simply says that, look, freeze public sector employment. And the number one problem you have in your economy is unemployment. One of the key problems you have in your economy is unemployment. It's freeze public sector, employment. And you're happy. And you're talking about development. You have entered a deal with the IMF.
My people, how can that make sense? Freeze public employment when there's no employment in the country and people want job. How can that be? I know the example he gave is harsh about Gaza. I don't want to repeat it. I know it's harsh, but that's exactly what they are doing. Like, take a bit, breathe a bit, and then. So now they are celebrating. And after celebrating, before they realize, they have come on them again. Freeze public employment. And what do Ghana need or Africa need? The youth need employment. People need to work to eat. Otherwise, what would they do? And IMF said, okay, freeze that part a bit, wait a bit. And they are celebrating. Is that good news? So is this IMF helping Ghana to grow? The same thing that is happening in Kenya, the same thing is happening in Ghana. The only difference in Ghana is our election time or their election time is just around the corner. It's in December. So they are busy concentrating on the election. People put their hope that, oh, when this election comes, we'll vote them out. So let's wait for it. Let the election come, my people. My people, listen up. These people are not going to allow you to come into power. They are not going to. We know that we have a young one who is standing for election. Would these old cargoes allow him to become a leader, to become a president in Ghana? To change things, we have to stand firm. You people need to stand firm for Nana Bediakun to win, because they will go every corner and pay those monies that the loans they have taken. They've hide them under the barrels and under the bed. This is the time they will go and bribe the hungry people to vote for them. And I will tell you my advice: if they come to you, take the money and don't vote for them. And for Bediakun to win, we'll see. We'll wait and see. I said already, if I'm in Ghana, I will vote for him, because there's no need not to vote for change. We need change. Every country in the world now needs change. Every country is crying for change, except few. Please let's listen to Mr. Kwesi Pratt again. I'll be ending this video soon. Thank you so much for your time.
Freeze public sector, employment. And you're happy. And you're talking about development. You have entered a deal with the IMF, in which they tell you that your educational policy needs to be reviewed. And this morning I'm reading the newspapers and I'm shocked. My own nephew, Afenyo Makin, taunting the opposition that they're against the SHS and that they don't want a new bill passed in Parliament and so on. Meanwhile, you have reached an agreement with the IMF to review the SHS program. Who are we fooling? Who are we deceiving? Randy, I am very worried about the future of Ghana. Especially the immediate future of Ghana.
We can be fooling without intending to fool people.
But Randy, whoever wins the next election.
It's very painful to listen to it. He even went on to say that whoever wins the election, the next coming election, cannot breathe because of the debt they left behind. 10 years' time, people will suffer because of what the mess they make. It's sad. It's sad. And that's why I don't talk about Ghana. I don't normally talk about my own country, Ghana, because there's nothing encouraging to talk about. Individuals, they are trying their best. God bless them. But when it comes to the government and the government policies and what they are doing, these are the people who said they will save Ghana. And now they are drained in loan. They are in the hands of America, IMF, and World Bank. They hold them and twist them like this. Ghana belongs to them. They can do whatever they want. And that's what they want to do to Kenya. And Kenya people said no. They want to control their own economy. They don't want any bank or any organization to come and control them. Uganda president warned Kenya president face to face to tell him that please don't go there. They have been giving us this loan for years and years, and we are still the same, because if you can feed yourself, if you can look after yourself, you will not come back again. So they are sitting right in Ghana, in the offices, telling Ghana government what to do, what not to do. How can you say you are a president? How can you say you are president? I will, like I said, I'm going to bring another video back from Ghana. Thank you so much for your time, my people. Please, if you are Ghanaian, leave your comment. What is going on there? I receive messages every day. I just ignore it. Like I said, I don't want to go there. What are you doing? This is about the voting, and I will be coming live. If I can get anyone from Ghana to join me, that would be great, so we can discuss what is going on in Ghana. Even though I do not want to talk about Ghana, it is my country, and I go there at least twice a year. So if you said it's not your business, it's still your business. I'll be going there. So if you are a Ghanaian, come, let's discuss Ghana together. Maybe we can make a change. Let's shout loud. Maybe together we can change things around. God bless you all. Bye bye.